Shalom, brothers and sisters. I totally forgot that it's Saturday today, so it's Sunday tomorrow, so it's not Monday, so I didn't have to go to bed early, so I'm awake now and I want to talk more about reports of devils, okay? Because I've made a video in which I've made clear to look out for reports of devils, especially when it's given by people that are close to you. Because you need to understand this, guys. When demons reveal important information to you, they will leave out they will select certain facts and present those facts to you because they know how you react. They have studied your character, they have studied your mindset, so they know which facts they have to present to you, how they have to present those facts in order to trigger you in a certain direction. You see? For example, let's say that you're at your job and you got fired from your job, and 2 months afterwards you find out that there was this woman sleeping around with the boss and she talked bad about you, and the boss was basically a wimp and he just gave in to her wishes just to get some sex from her, and the boss fired you. Now, demons are aware that this happened, you're not, okay? Now, the principality in your environment may have a meeting together and they will say, okay, he got fired from a job because unrighteously, it shouldn't have happened. If we tell him this, he will get enraged and he will begin to fight back. Then the other demons at the meeting say to the chief demon, why would we do that? We are not angels, we're not here for righteousness, we're serving Satan. Why would we help him by revealing this fact to him? The chief demon says, if he begins to fight against the injustice, he will be distracted from a miracle that's about to happen 2 days from now. 2 days from now, when he's at the park, he will meet a young man who is the son of a CEO of a company, and by him meeting this guy, he will inspire this guy, and by him inspiring him, he will have an impact for the kingdom of God. And I and other demon princes, we couldn't see what the impact will be, but we do know that if he 2 days from now, if he moves on with his life, there's going to come an impact from him, and we want to minimize the impact. So by having him focus upon fighting the injustice, we can gain some advantage over him. The demons at the meeting say, okay, then a cohort of demons are summoned to go to the relatives of you to inform me about what happens. You see? I'm just giving an example. That's how reports of demons are. They will reveal crucial, factual information to you, but the aim of revealing it to you is to get an advantage over you. The demons will not reveal to you that 2 days from now you will meet the son of a CEO somewhere at the local park and that there will come an impact from it. Neither will they tell you that they did fire you unjustly, but by them firing unjustly, they received a curse on the company, and that 4 months from now the whole company will go out of business. So you don't have to fight them, because the curse that they've brought on themselves by cursing you, it will do the job itself. You see, you can speed up the justice by proclaiming justice upon them, but they're finished anyway. Demons won't tell you that. Okay? And that's why, guys, be very suspicious of so-called visions, of so-called prophets who say that this September 2015 it is going to happen, or in 2016 this is going to happen. Now listen to me. Demons may reveal factual information of the future to you via a false prophet. So it can be that in 2016 there's going to come an intense flood, enormous flood in America that will wipe out a few cities, killing millions of people. It can be true. It can be true. I'm not sure. Okay? But if you have someone saying that and they claim that the Lord has showed it unto them, be suspicious. Why? Because you need to ask yourself a few questions. Who is saying it? Are they a believer? Or do they agree with the blood covenant of Jesus Christ? What is the goal of them revealing this? What are the facts behind what they are revealing? And also look at the fruit. What is the revelation causing? If the revelation they have shown does not cause people to get closer to God, to agree with the gospel, if it's causing people to go to legalism, to self-righteousness, to the attitude of overcoming sin, instead of relying on Christ, then you know that whatever they've revealed, even if it's true, is not from the Most High. You see? That's how you recognize a report of a demon. You see? And listen, guys, I received a lot of reports of demons in my life, but I didn't realize they were reports of demons. Why? Because the churches I went to, they never talked about it. They listen to me. Most of the churches I went to, they didn't even talk about demons and spiritual warfare. Only in a vague sense. They talked about having a positive attitude. They talked about seeing things positively. They talked about leaving, stop sexting, stop smoking, stop using drugs. They talked about all of that. Get a woman, get married, being civil, being social, obey the government. They were more antichrist churches, I found out later. You see? They never revealed to people that, demons can also deliver messages to you that are true. Demons can also minister unto you. You see? Because demons love to pretend to be ministers of righteousness, and they use counterfeit Christians to work through. You see? Well, guys, I've been through it. I've learned discernment, so that's why I'm telling you this now. I've made about 2 videos about this before, but I'm making this new one now. I'm going to give another example. Now, a feminine example. Let's say you are a woman, you're a young girl, maybe you're in your 20s, and there is this, how do I say it? There's this other woman. She's 23 years old. She works at the same place as you, and she's also going to college. You see, and you want to make new friendships. You see, and you say your prayer. You pray for new friendships, and of course, okay, you've prayed it, but you didn't pray it with the right motive. You prayed for new friends because you feel lonely, and you think new friends is going to fix my loneliness. So that you've prayed, even if you said Father and all of that, you've prayed not in agreement with Christ. So by not praying in agreement with Christ, you've prayed in agreement with Satan, without you being aware of it. You see? And now, because you've prayed in agreement with Satan, you've activated demons to operate. You're not aware of it. And in the area that the young woman is living, let's pretend the young woman is you, there is a principality of marine spirits. And the chief principal demon receives the report that a Christian made a satanic prayer without noticing it. The chief demon becomes excited. Oh, finally, another Christian making a satanic prayer. Okay, what did she pray for, guys? 2 delivery demons say she prayed for new friends. She's lonely. She wants to get rid of loneliness. The chief demon says, she has loneliness. She doesn't trust Christ to fix her loneliness. Okay, that's good, that's very good. Okay, give me information about her. The demon said, well, she's 20 years old, she's studying at that university, she has that kind of job, those are her parents, and they show how do I say, a hologram story of her life. Then the principal Marine Spirit says, oh, okay, she's lonely, right? And as I can see, there's also resentment somewhere towards her mother, because her mother used to treat her as trash sometimes, belittle her. She still has resentment about it also. Okay, guys, I get an idea. Summon a sodomite demon. The delivery demons do it, a sodomite demon appears, says, okay, I'm a sodomite demon. What's a job for me? Go around that and that neighborhood and look for potential lesbian women. Or look for women who are practicing lesbians, but who aren't open about it. The sodomite demon says, okay, I'm gone. The sodomite demons go through that area and contact other demons who are active. And those other demons say, well, this and these women are hidden lesbians. Okay, the sodomite demons returns to the principal demon. And it says, this and this happens. Then the principal demon says, okay, this is what I want you to do. This woman of 20 years old, entice her to become friends with that and that woman, who's 23 years old, who's a lesbian in her life, without people noticing it. Cause them to meet each other regularly, cause an atmosphere of comfort around them, so that they will feel comfortable together, and begin to whisper lustful thoughts into the ears of the 23-year-old lesbian concerning her. Begin to project sexual imagery, sexual fantasies into the mind of that 23-year-old lesbian about that 20-year-old victim. Do it. The sodomite demon goes out and does as it was assigned unto him. And now, the 20-year-old believer, after about 2 weeks, she noticed that this 23-year-old young woman, they call each other regularly, they share each other's secrets, they go to cafes often, and she feels, wow, my prayers are heard, I have a friend now. And there are 2 other females that become friends with her. But one of the females warns her, you better look out for that 23-year-old woman, because she's a bit sick in her mind. But the 20-year-old believer thinks, you're just jealous, okay? And by the way, I've prayed for friendships, and she's a very good friend. She's even helping me, right? And within 2 or 3 months, the 23-year-old sexually molests the 20-year-old. And it's then that the 20-year-old realizes, hold on a minute, what's going on here? I'm going to stop the story here, but I've told 2 stories, a male example and a female example, of how Satanic reports work, of how reports of devils work. They're meant to gain an advantage over you. And that's why be very careful with your prayers. Yes, you should pray, you should make decorations, decrees, and all of that. I encourage that. I encourage you to practice and to grow. That's why I want you to grow, so that you will develop and use discernment with your prayers. You see, also, be careful with the prayers of others towards you. You see, it's better sometimes not to ask people to pray for you. Listen to me carefully. Be careful with prayer meetings. Also be careful with other people praying for you. You see? Why am I saying this? I'm telling you to tell people don't pray for me, no. Because you cannot prevent people from praying for you. Okay? But don't, out of your own will, think in your mind, if that person prays for me, things will get better. Don't do that.